You are Captain Titus of the Ultramarines, trying to secure a Forge World planet that is under siege by the damned orcs. Now, if that makes sense to you whatsoever, this game might be for you. Now, without spoiling the story, you meet an Inquisitor that died before you first met him, and he will need your help to fire the Psychic Scourge. That actually opens a warp gate to the Psychic Realm of Chaos. Oh shit. I guess I did spoil it. Oh well. The graphics all in all weren't very good. There are some really odd textures to the Space Marine armor. Some parts looked okay, while other parts right beside it looked all pixelized. The faces of the main characters did look good, but everything else, well, sucked. The best part of the sound would have to be the voice acting. The script writing, on the other hand, was pretty plain, but that does kind of fit with the whole Space Marine thing, so maybe it was intentional. Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine is a third-person shooter with a hit-and-miss melee system. There are plenty of weapons to use in the game, but you are limited to carrying one pistol and a melee weapon, your bolt gun, and then 2 other weapons of your choice. And you do have the option of ripping a heavy weapon off its base. The most fun I had in this game would definitely have to be when you got to use the jump pack. The jump pack gave you the ability to burst up into the air, look around for a little bit, and then come bursting back down to the ground, smashing all your enemies. Unlike a lot of other third-person shooters, Space Marine doesn't actually have a built-in cover system, which can be a bit of a problem because you get caught on geometry a lot. And your AI companions were no help at all. You could have 15 to 20 orcs charging your squad, and these guys would just be walking around shooting random orcs. Not killing them, shooting them. And of course, the horde of orcs knows that these guys are completely worthless, so they just come straight at you. Throw in a knob and a couple of shootaboys, things can get shit-tastic pretty quickly. The health system in this game is a bit different than most others. You have a force field and a health bar. The force field regenerates over time. Your health does not. As far as I could tell, there were 2 ways to regenerate your health. The first way would be to execute an enemy. When an enemy is stunned, you can perform a kill combo. When completed, it restores part of your health. And the second way is to use your fury. It's pretty much what it sounds like. You build up energy as you kill enemies, and once your meter's full, you can release your fury. It regains your health over time, and you can actually slow down time when you go scoped. Now, I did experience some game-stopping bugs. Doors and lifts wouldn't activate to let me proceed through the game, and I actually encountered an enemy that 2 mid-bosses or bosses that I couldn't actually kill. I was running around for a good half an hour, and then I just said, okay, fuck this, restarted the level, and then killed them quite easily. When I actually reloaded the checkpoint, it did work perfectly fine after that point, but the whole enemies not dying is pretty fucked up. This game probably would have worked a lot better on its own, but they attached that Warhammer 40,000, but it's based on the Warhammer 40,000 universe. And that actually creates some issues, at least for me. Being an avid player of the tabletop game, I would expect a power axe to one-shot a standard choppa slugga orc, but it doesn't. It actually takes like 4 or 5 hits. Now, I'm really not sure who they actually developed this game for, because there's a lot of things in here that only people that actually play the tabletop game would know, but then there's a lot of other shit that's so generic. Like, there's no actual tutorial explaining anything, so if you don't know what Warhammer 40,000 is, you're lost. You have no fucking clue what the hell's going on. These weapons are completely random and switched out and what the hell ever. It's just very strange that they kind of fell in like the middle of the road, kind of not wanting to go all the way into the 40,000 universe, but not wanting to make it too casual base. So I think that's one of its main downfalls, is that it didn't pick one way or the other. It kind of went right in between and just stuck with that, which I think just means it failed.